We missed one match on the recording of Mono Red, but I've got the archive going now. We'll get the last 3 in this league. Worm is better on turn 1. Occasionally, you will sneak attack or through the breach Worm on the very first turn of the game, and just hitting them for 15 with Emrakul. Correct. Using sneak attack just puts it into play, not casting. Painter. I actually haven't played against Painter with this deck. I haven't come across it in leagues. Is Malira Company the better cord deck right now? In Modern, it isn't strictly better-worse comparisons. Different decks have different matchups and do different things. Kiki Cord is the more interactive deck of the two. Malira Company is the more linear, rush-to-your combo style deck. I'm not really a good judge of that, J-Rock. I don't play a ton of Legacy. Like, my only Legacy exposure is online, so... Malira Company is definitely the more popular deck. Cancer Fific, however you pronounce your username. Definitely the more popular deck. Waiting to queue. Legacy matches do take a little bit longer to queue than modern and pauper matches do. So, you know, in all honesty, as a control deck, I'd almost rather play against Birthing Pod than Collected Company. Like, them having an instant speed threat is really savage, whereas Birthing Pod was this clunky sorcery speed card that you could just like kill with a Wear Tear or an Ancient Grudge or whatever. Turn 2 Blood Moon. I think this is fine, just because we already have the sneak attack. See what our opponent's on. Gobo Hunter, turn 1 Lackey. Turn 1 Lava Spike, okay. So, Blood Moon, probably not going to be the greatest here. This hand is not stellar against Burn. What do I play in Pauper? I've been playing a 4-color Tron control deck in Pauper. Yeah, Blood Moon's actually just dead. Need to draw like Emrakul. Okay, well, that's a good one. Have to hurt ourselves to do it, but yeah, let's put this into play. Little late to the party. Slowly dying. Need an Emrakul or a Wiggly Worm or a Gristlebrand. No, he's got Rift Bolts, and they get to play Fire Blast in Legacy too. Sacrifice 2 lands, deal 4 damage. So we're going to 6 from this. Now, you definitely have Eidolon of the Great Revel as well. Third Rift Bolt, sure. Please, Grizzly Bees, one time. Oh, Bright's Progress is a card I should be playing around. I was already dead from that, right? So it doesn't matter. Well, in the event that he has no Fire Blast and all 1-drops in his hand, we can kill him with another threat next turn now. This puts him to 7, which means every threat in our deck except Godo kills him. Godo would only deal 6. We're dead to Fire Blast. We're dead to Price of Progress. We're dead to another Rift Bolt. We have redraws unless he goes 4th Rift Bolt land. Blood Moon does not stop Price of Progress. That is correct. They are non-basic mountains. Alright, now we play the waiting game. Oh, we could equip the Battered Skull to Godo, couldn't we? Yeah, that's funny. Okay. I like it. Sulfuric Vortex. Pop, sure. How many cards off were we? 2. 2 cards off. Alright. Trinisphere seems great. Blood Moon does not. I think that's all I want to do. Our star cards seem fine. Let's go ahead and submit. Hey, if we play Blood Moon, we can't take our own way out. It's no good. All right, I would like to play first. There's an argument for mulliganing this hand. I think we're luckier than that. I could be proven wrong here. We might not be luckier than that, but I think we can keep this. Oh, Ensnaring Bridge. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I had notes about that too. I definitely should have brought in Shattering Spree because they definitely have Ensnaring Bridge. Grizzlebrand. Probably should have mulliganed for Chalice or Trinisphere or turn 1 hand, but yeah, no. Watch him just bridge us. I just straight concede to a bridge with this this sideboarding configuration, which was loose. Alright, well, we got that going for us. Watch him just smash us here. I have to imagine the fact that he hasn't done anything means he kept a hand with Smash in it because we have Chalice. Okay. Makes sense. Could we die here? Yeah, we could die. He could go Bolt, Bolt. I'm just gonna kill this in response. Take no damage from that. Two mountains is plenty. But it was a pretty good 4-card hand, Satellution. If we'd have drawn a fatty on turn 2, we'd have put it right into play. Apparently, I was wrong about being lucky enough to keep this hand, which is really unfortunate. Sometimes you die. Probably should have mulliganed this one, but I mean, like, if it would have mulliganed for a Chalice or a Trinisphere, we just would have gotten smashed anyways, so we needed a hand that could kill them. No, I had a Sandstone Needles in play that I removed the second counter from to kill it. You're not wrong, and that's why people don't play decks like a lot of people don't enjoy playing decks like this. Just like you have plenty of games where your opponent just can't do anything and they die, you're also going to have plenty of games where your opponent or where you also just don't make any decisions and die. Like it's like the definition of a variance deck. I'm like, hey, we might actually get there, you know. He's got to kill us next turn. Alright, kill me. Oh, Andy can't cast spells, right? Okay, so we got there. Look at that. We were lucky enough to keep this hand. We just didn't know it. Get got. Skill game. Alright, Shattering Spree in for those bridges that they very likely have. Do I want Trinisphere? I'm going to cut one of these. Get one more or something else. Got a Seething Song. Wiggly, 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 wiggly worm. Opponent mulliganed. We obviously are mulliganing as well. I'm not allowed to keep this, right? This hand needs a threat and lands. This hand technically has a turn 1 Trinisphere. We have the Batterskull too. Oh man, we just have turn 1 Batterskull? I'm just going to play the turn 1 Batterskull. If we get smashed, we'll concede and play another game. Like, you can't not turn 1 Batterskull against Burn, right? Like, I could Trinisphere here, but, like, this seems like it's way better. Maybe I'm supposed to be less greedy and just Trinisphere here and still hold the Seething Song, but, like... Okay, he only has 1 land, so... Soul Land. Oh, no, he has another land? Okay. Doesn't have Smash. Okay, well, yep. My turn 1 Batterskull not getting smashed might be good enough. Crash! Roar! Batterskull. Have whatever I bought. The only drugs I have had today are water coolers, black cherry, flavored, sparkling, whatever this is. It's the only magic card you need. Batterskull. No, don't smash me. No, don't smash me. Oh, just Searing Blaze. Sure, deal. I was worried there for a second. Why is Searing Blaze still in his deck? Fire Blast. Okay, opponent. Fair. Fair. Fair play. Soul Land. 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 Ow, rats. Even if we lose, I mean, you win just by playing this deck. Any mana source now gets Trinisphere onto the board. No, not my Batterskull. No. No, not my Batterskull. Sneak attack, sure. Ah, we're so unlucky. We're so unlucky. All right, yep. Time to lock him out, hopefully. I immediately plays a second land. Just, all right, well. We have the Through the Breach, ladies and germs. We have the Through the Breach. I repeat, the breach is in the building. All we need is manas. Come on. Our deck has so much mana in it, Worth. Our deck has so... Oh, no, we can start playing spells. That's not good for us. All right. All right, we are a Soul Land or Seething Song away. A Soul Land or Seething Song away. Who's excited? I'm excited. I'm excited. Do 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 do. You could say we outplayed our opponent. I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure we outplayed him. Boo do 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 do. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly worm. Oh, you know what? If we get like Pathed or something, I'm going to feel bad here. I just wanted to say wiggly worm. But like, I'm probably supposed to Emrakul here. Alright, sweet. Didn't matter. Woo! Get got, burn player. My red deck's better. Yeah, I'm glad we recorded that one. That was a good match. Good match all around. We got 2 more matches of Legacy here with the Mono Red Sneak Attack deck, and then we're going to go ahead and close it out. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Which 15? Hey, Worm's only 11. He's only an 11 cost. So yeah, so the one change I want to make to this deck is I want to cut these 3 cards as much as Batterskull and Godo are fun, and I want to put 3 Sin Prodders into the deck. Maybe even find room for a 4th as well. Another 3-drop, especially one that could like draw us cards, sounds really great in this deck. I don't own any of the only cards I own in this deck are these mountains, okay? Which reminds me I need to get white bordered mountains for this deck. I should go order those off of Card Hoarder. Just 11 different white bordered mountains. That really sends a message that like if you have 11 different white bordered mountains, it sends a message I tried to make my deck look this bad. You can't change your deck list in the middle of a Magic Online league. So we've played 3 matches in this league and we've got 2 more. So we're gonna finish this league out today, and then next time we play this deck, we're gonna try those out. I think YOLO is the correct way. I saw Pikachu running on screen there. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate the support. If you have the mountains on Magic Online, ship them right now. My username is just Jeff Hoagland. We will put them in here so the next league we have ugly mountains. Waiting to queue, waiting to queue. Hi ho the Cheerio, waiting to queue. Mighty Kurt, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yes, I got 10th place with within 2 cards of this deck list at the 118 player classic at SCG Milwaukee this past weekend, actually. I was playing 2 copies of Pyromancy in the sideboard, and Pyromancy is broken on Magic Online, so I can't play it here. Yeah, I think Sin Prouder sounds sweet in this deck. It feels so wrong. Well, so what you have to understand is that I really hated Legacy for a really long time, and then I realized that I was just playing Legacy wrong. And the thing I was doing wrong is I wasn't embracing the degeneracy that Legacy enables you to play. And I'm a much happier person when I'm embracing the degeneracy that Legacy enables as opposed to trying to fight against it. Someone asked about the Chandra in the sideboard. This is the closest thing I have to a Pyromancy in a non-creature bomb that I can play against Miracles. Pyromancy is the way this deck beats Miracles post-board a lot of the time. It won me. I boarded in 2 of them, and they won me 4 games against Miracles in Milwaukee. Magus of the Wheel. I haven't tried that before. Pyromancy on Magic Online chooses the card that it discards at random from both players' hands. What did I lose at the Classic? I lost to Caleb Schur playing Storm. He killed me on turn 1 in our 3rd game while he was on the play. And I lost to Meat Hooks in the round 7 to lose my win in for top 8. I was 5-1 going into round 7, and then the deck just did what it does sometimes, and it vomited on itself, and I couldn't get there. Mulliganed a little bit, and then came up a little bit short. It chooses between your hand and your opponent's. Meat Hooks is what we call slivers in Eternal formats. For those who are unfamiliar, Meat Hooks is slivers. Yeah, Pyromancy's bugged on Magic Online. Waiting to queue, waiting to queue. Hi-ho the chariot, waiting to queue. Got one. That's hand sweet. Needs a Simian Spirit Guide or a Lotus Petal to be perfect, but it's definitely a keep. So the truth of the matter is that all Magic decks used to have really sweet names, and then in modern Magic we've just like pushed the sweet names out of the game, so they just don't have sweet names for the new decks anymore. But company decks in Standard better. I don't have an opinion on that. I'm not really playing Standard right now, and I've never tested the Bant company deck extensively. Why not Storm or even Dredge? We've played Dredge and Storm on this stream, and I think this deck is the most consistently powerful out of all of those decks. Not to mention, this deck is considerably easier to play than Storm. I think Dredge is just actively bad. I think Storm just is hard to play. It's probably good, but it's just difficult to play. For Prodder, I think I want to cut the Godo package for Prodder. I'm really confused. Is our opponent playing Dredge? I feel like our opponent's playing Dredge and clicked play by mistake. Oh, they're playing Belcher. Okay, sure. So we're dead? We're dead. Oh, no. Oh, no. See? Our opponent understands. Embrace the degeneracy. He understands. There we go. Show me your cards. There's the Taiga. GG. He knows what's up. Get belched. Oh, yeah. Begin sideboarding. I should have known he was Belcher when he just passed the turn on one. Should have known. Get got. All right, we're going to cut the Blood Moons. We're going to bring in Trinispheres. We're going to try it again. Welcome to Legacy, ladies and germs. Enjoy your stay. What does this hand do? This hand doesn't kill him till turn 2. Oh no, we're going to keep, but he gets a turn 1. We could die. We're going to put Wiggly Worm into play, and we could die. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Please mulligan. Please mulligan. Please mulligan, Belcher. Please mulligan. Oh, yes, he mulliganed. We might get a turn 2. I'm so excited. Who's excited? Who's excited? This hand is the prime example of why we have a Worm Emrakul split. Someone asked about that earlier. Emrakul on the first turn of the game here is not good. However, Wiggly Worm means he dies on turn 2. So the Wiggly Worm's just going to wiggle on over across the screen here. Get got. My opponent just posted in chat, LOL GG. I've got one more match after this, then I will. Oh no, I accidentally closed it out. Oh, jeez, chat. Someone's got mountains for us. I'm excited. Do your thing, bud. Oh, there's so many. We're gonna have so many ugly mountains to pick from. I'm excited. Oh, look at that. He gave two black bordered seething songs. Man, the internet's gonna be really happy about that. That'll make people happy. Alright, I should board in the Pyroclasm and the Chandra, right? I actually misboarded because these two cards clean up goblins. That's real, right? Both of these should be in my deck. Yeah, that's definitely the case. These two cards should be in our deck. I don't actually think Emrakul's that good. Am I just like cutting both of these? I feel like I'm cutting both of these. Will we be able to outskill him in game 3? We're going to try our best. Sorry for the trade windows here. We're acquiring mountains here. This is very important. He turned 2'd us in game 1, and then we turn 1 wormed him in the next game. What does this hand do? I think I'm going to keep this because this hand's only a soul land away. This hand's a soul land away from casting Chandra, and we can Chalice. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I'm just going to play this out, and I'm going to play Chalice on 0 here. Disregard games, acquire mountains. Yeah, Chalice on 0 is good, so I'm just going to do this. And, like, if he went off with goblins on turn 1, we're pretty close to casting this Chandra and being able to Wrath him that way. If we make it to a point where we play this Trinisphere, that'll be good as well. And we could die here. He can kill us without playing 0-mana things, so, you know. What a fun game of Magic. What a land. Any land. Any land. I hope the rest of you are as excited for this game as I am. Man, are we dead? Oh no, we're gonna die. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no! Oh no, we died. Man. Man, we're so unlucky. Womp womp. Rats! 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 I'll concede I won't make him click through it. Next card! Why, Worth? Why? We were so close. We were so close. Two sweet matches in a row, you know? He just happened to not have any 0-mana things. The good worth giveth, the good worth taketh away. Right, let's put the other Seething Songs in that the gentleman was nice enough to give us. Couldn't find the regular ones. I think that hand was a defensible keep. There's 9 mountains in here. Oh, there's only 8 mountains. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. 8 different white bordered new bordered mountains. New frame. God, that's a thing of beauty right there. That's a thing of beauty. I've cast Pearl Lake Ancient in Modern before. Was in a Jeskai control deck. That's how I beat Twin. The only white bordered cards in the whole deck. Oh, did some of these repeat? Oh no. That's no good. All right, let's make sure we have 8 different artworks here. Well, it's not we're not, you know, we're going to be professionals about this. All right, yeah, let's get. You know what? Mixing and matching frames seems ideal. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll have 4 old and 4 new. That'll work. That'll work. One foil unhinged. Now this is beautiful. I would like to thank the people on stream here that enabled these lands to be possible today. Unfortunately, we are not going to have these lands in the last match of the day. It's unfortunate, I know, but the next time we sign up and we stream this beauty, we're going to have these mountains in the deck, and it's going to be glorious. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I think you are right that I should put one foil one in here. One foil full art. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Which one of these looks the nicest? That's kind of nice looking. Yeah, actually, let's get rid of that one. There we go. That'll do. I think I like this. That makes the deck right there, really. All right, want a die roll. It's a good start. Turn 1 Blood Moon. Need some other lands, but that's fine. Opponent mulliganing to 6. Please be a deck that Blood Moon beats. Please be a deck that Blood Moon beats. Don't play a basic. Don't play a basic. Don't play a basic. Sand's really bad if he plays a basic land. Watch him go like fetch land lava spike us. Look at this. Look at how beautiful these are together. That's perfect right there. Ancient Tomb. Hopefully he's playing Skildrazi. Well, how funny would it be if this was a mirror? Wasteland. Probably Eldrazi. Eldrazi Mimic. Chalice for 1. Yep, you got me. I've been had. How is this deck against Miracles? About a coin flip, I think. We're worse against Miracles online because Pyromancy doesn't work on Magic Online. I think adding Sin Prouder to the deck will make the Miracles matchup a little better, though. So, Cavern Eldrazi, sure. Thorn's actually a relevant play. Okay. Umezawa's GTA, sure, man. Just mountains for the rest of the game. Bushwag to conceal it, right? If he draws like an endless one at some point, we could lose. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, slow and steady. Might be old-fashioned mud. No, pretty sure this is Eldrazi. I see Pikachu running on screen there. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. This is going to be our last match of the day. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here today. And welcome again to all of the awesome brand new subscribers. We had a bunch of you today, and I really appreciate it. We're going to have another 12-hour stream here pretty soon. Endless one? If this is endless one, we need to hit a land here pretty soon. Or a Simian Spirit Guide. Alright, nice land. Sweet. They have endless one and the 2/1. That's all generic mana. Sorry, Namachill. Alright, well, we get to put Sneak Attack into play next turn. And then if we draw an untapped land or mana source here, that's like Seething Song would be okay. Simian Spirit Guide would be okay. Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. So as long as we don't die next turn, we should be fine. And he doesn't play Revoker. So this costs 1 more mana because of Thorn of Amethyst. So he's got... This is 9 power... So even if he plays, he needs land endless one here to kill us. Or color or waste reality smasher. Dead to land endless one. Close game. Ben for the win, for the follow. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Did you see... I didn't catch the end of the match, Namish. I only caught game 1, I believe. I ended up having to head to sleep. All right, squad goals. Bring the squad. Oh! Oh! Squad's coming. Squad's coming. Bring the squad. Bring the squad in. Hulk smash! Alright, so he's at 28. This is 22, and then Inferno Titan kills him. This should be lethal. They're gonna get him. You ready to get got? We needed the whole squad this time. 2 of them were not enough. Squad goals. Santa Claus is coming to town, as the kids say. The kids don't say that. At least I don't think so. Sneak Attack is a fair magic card. Emrakul, Grizzle Daddy. This should be enough, you know. Help. I hope. He's trying to figure out if he can live. So we can go to 25 here, and this is 9, 16, 31. Of course, if he's not going to concede, we're going to pump the Titan. Why wouldn't we? Got to get all the damages in. He didn't even let us attack. What a killjoy. Alright, so boarding against Chalice deck is pretty easy. We cut our Chalices. Bring in Magus of the Moon, a Shattering Spree, and a Chandra Flamecaller. Hit submit. He had Chalice on 1. We couldn't die to Gutshot. But you're right. I probably would have drawn, because why not? Why wouldn't we? Squad goals, you know? You gotta get the squad together. Get them. We're gonna get to 3-2 this league, hopefully. Lost to Belcher and Miracles. So, in the Legacy Classic, at 4-1, going on to my immediate left, they were also both 4-1, was a Belcher mirror match. It was the funniest thing I have ever seen. Yeah, cards like Thorn and Trinisphere do not affect the cost. Things worth noting. Legacy interactions, I know, they're weird. They're weird. Things that don't come up in real formats. Occasionally, Satellution, it's basically an instant speed Scorch. It only costs you 2 life, so free cards are good. The Belcher mirror was really funny. One of the Belcher players mulliganed to 6 and then said pass on the first turn. And then the other Belcher player went off with Goblins, but he went off with... what's the Wheel of Fortune card that both players draw 7? He went off with Diminishing Returns and made 20 Goblins. And then while he had 20 Goblins on the table, the other Belcher player redrew his 7, drew for the turn, and then belched him. It was so good. It was so... Oh, this is just turn 1 Gristlebrand, right? I can't not keep turn 1 Gristlebrand. We'd like Blood Moon in this matchup, but like turn 1 Gristle Daddy. Turn 1 Gristle Daddy is great. Don't thorn me. Don't thorn me. Don't thorn me. Just like play a silly guy. Chris Anderson was upset that my mono red deck outplayed him, and he left the room in a very aggressive manner. Chris won game 1. Game 2, I played turn 1 Blood Moon and he conceded. Game 3, he thought seized me, took my sneak attack. I untapped, drew sneak attack, and killed him. He mistakenly brought a deck with decisions. Basic Waste Pass. Wow, I'm glad we didn't mulligan for a Blood Moon hand. He was playing a Deathblade deck, and apparently I heard from someone else that he had cut the Force of Wills from his Deathblade deck. So, seems like a poor life decision. We're drawing 14 cards, right? Like we don't play Gristlebrand in this deck on turn 1 to not draw 14 cards. See what else we can do here. I feel like we always draw 14 cards because that's what you do. It seems, I feel like it would be a crime to not play 14 cards. Oh, and you know what? The Lotus Petal instead of Simian Spirit Guide was a mistake there because the Lotus Petal I could put into play instead of having to discard it. Yeah, so what am I doing here? I'm playing this. I'm attacking for 7. Am I drawing more cards? Part of me wants to be greedy and draw more cards. We could hit... What could we hit here? We didn't hit any more free mana? That's unlucky. Discard this. Discard this. Oh god, all the cards are moving. There's too many cards. Put the Batterskull back into the deck. Yeah, so what am I doing here? Discard Sandstone Needles, and I'll keep Through the Breach just in case he has a Pithing Needle or a Evoker for sneak attack. Ben Agodo, Ben Chandra, Ben an Inferno Titan, Ben... I feel like I'm supposed to keep Godo in case he gets rid of both of these somehow. Let's get rid of Blood Moon. And... what do I think about Elves in Legacy? I feel like there's way more degenerate things you could be doing than playing Elves. Watch him play Thorn. Ooh. No, he's still dead, right? Right? Yeah, we go boop. We go boop. We go boop, boop. Play Sneak Attack. Pitch Spirit Guide. Put in a Worm. Wiggly Worm. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly worm. Skill game. Get got. Because the degenerate decks in Modern generally aren't that good. They're not nearly as consistent as this deck. Infamous with the host. We're playing Magic and I'm just about to head off, but I appreciate it. It's a nice day out, and I need to play with the kid.